With the rise of technology, there has been an explosive growth of internet usage worldwide. The youth of today use the internet for many uses, one of which is common, is that of playing online games.
5 to 12% of Singapore teens are actually pathological gamers, which means that they show psychological problems with gaming.
I suppose it comes down to the main fact that online gaming is done at a moderation.
Many people assume that addiction to online gaming is when one plays online games for a long period of time. However, online gaming addiction may not simply be a matter of the amount of time spent playing online games. What then is online gaming addiction?
Do you keep thinking about it? Do you dream about it? Do you think of ways to become better at it? Yeah? Is that all you're thinking of?
What then is it in online gaming that attracts youth to play it excessively?
I think the first thing is the idea of peer pressure, because when a lot of your friends play, right, then you will also start playing also, because it's the idea of wanting to fit in.
We don't realize that actually everyone operates to a certain extent by feelings. Each time when I play games, I feel good. In our brain, in our body, to make us feel good. Okay, and it influences the pathways in your brain, and then you get addicted. They will be less resilient, okay, to fight the draw of something that makes them feel good.
There was a rush, but I think in the end, for most addicts, including myself, which I used to be addicted to gaming, what happens is that it comes out of more of an obligation to play rather than actually being addicted to the rush, because you think that I already play so much, I must better play more, that kind of feeling.
Give them opportunities to express things that they may not otherwise achieve in real life. Get that feeling of achievement and victory.
In the game world, you express your true selves.
They get to interact and have make friends. They form guilds, they form clans. So I think on the positive side of it, we see that games actually help them to fulfill some of their life needs.
Lack of supervision, parental supervision. That is the first clear indication that I can do anything I want.
To be honest, at first they didn't know, because I used to stay back very late for CCAs. So I would just skip CCA and go back at a normal time. So
What then are the negative implications brought about by excessive gaming?
in fact get more stressed, because you think about ways to maintain your gaming as well as ways to improve your gaming, etc, etc. So not only now you have stress from your schoolwork, which you usually ignore due to gaming, you even have more stress from trying to upkeep your gaming life. So yeah, that's why.
It's a vicious cycle, you see. I get stressed, I run to the game world. When I come out, I get more stressed, I run back in again. And the more I run back in, the worse my life becomes.
But it's a virtual world where it's not real. If I'm either friends with the computer or the virtual world, or I'm either friends with a real person. And at the end of the day, if you don't have the computer, do you know how to make friends? Can you communicate with people without talking about just the games? Playing a violent video game may not necessarily make me act out the violence on you. Just playing one game, but it can contribute, to the way I'm. This contributes, like adds fuel to already an issue that is there. Yeah.
I remember I actually skip lunch or scream on lunch. Like my friends would go RJ, I would go RJ together, then to eat from the cooked food stalls, then I'll buy instant noodle from 7-Eleven. Use the rest of the money to go LAN after school ended lah. Then slowly it became worse. I skipped CCAs to go, and I even sneak into computer labs and stuff to actually play games. Yeah. So that's how addiction can actually affect your life. And my results actually dropped quite a lot. From my maths was actually quite average, then it dropped to me failing a class test, which is quite bad lah. Yeah. The arguments every day was it will keep happening lah. There's no such thing as going home to a very peaceful atmosphere, because we'll keep arguing.
The online games there like that actually at the end of the day seems fun to some people, but actually it is quite degrading.
According to a report done by Dr. Koo, magnetic resonance imaging shows that addiction to online gaming can lead to increased responsiveness and the ability to think on the spot. However, it slows down proactive thinking.
My teachers found out, so they reported to my parents, and that was when they got concerned, so they referred me to the school psychologist as well as the touch center. That's how, yeah, so I suppose my parents do care quite a lot, as would most parents if their child was addicted with computer gaming. Counselling was more of the school side. I was referred as a school counsellor. Touch was more of enhancing the counselling, sort of like showing me how I could actually live out the life that the counsellors told me that I could. The first thing that I met was people playing computer games, and I was thinking like, how come if this is an addiction center, right, there are people gaming there? Then it turned out that all the counselors there, or most of them, were ex-addicts who actually still game on a regular basis and still can lead a normal life and help other youths like me lah. We were allowed to play computer games, which was quite shocking, but for like specific period of time, like half an hour, and then we would do other activities like playing soccer, going fishing, going kayaking. So it showed me in the most tangible way possible that there's actually a mix, that I can still play computer games as well as enjoy other activities lah. Get out of it as soon as possible. It's not good for your life. Once you get out of the addiction, right, you can remember it, and then it's very hard for you to actually get back in again. So yeah, that's the thing.